Here's some strategies. When we think about agent experience, these are some ones that are very tangible that I want you to take home with you. I want you to think about, when was the last time you did a queue analysis? To actually look at, okay, how does my volume come in? And how do I map those skills? Like, how do I do skill group profiles to make sure that I am aligning the right cues with each other, so that how I train and onboard resources, they're the most effective. So cue analysis, skill group profiles, and then training and onboarding plans. Like, those are all things that kind of go in that same category, and that all impact your agent experience and as well as profitability. An example of that, because I see your eyes glossing over. So what that looks like, okay, is pulling your ACD data and saying, oh, I get 100,000 calls, right? And these are where my calls come in. 10% come in on the sales queue. 15% come on this queue. 45%, oh my gosh, come in on this queue. Never really realized that much. So I'm never meeting service level on this queue and on this queue. Maybe if I group these together, right, and train this like this, then I will be able to, one, consolidate this, leverage multi-skilling, right, and get a better efficiency and meet my service level. Right, so you're looking at queue analysis, skill group profiles, and a training onboarding plan. Right, and sometimes we're not doing that. We're just saying, oh, I'm going to be skilling people, I'm moving people around day of, and your intraday people are going crazy because you're just moving people day of, every day, mass skill changes just to respond or react to what's happening in the moment, and not thinking more strategically of like, how do I group these, how do I pair work together in the most natural way possible. We are the ones, we usually do that for operations to do. But we're the ones who actually have the data insights and say, hey, this actually pairs together better. Right? Not only from a data standpoint, but also from a just workflow standpoint. So why don't we train this like this and make that recommendations to HR or the training coordinator, so forth and so on. Right? So this is a real thing, and one of the things that we are always looking at when we go in organizations that are making service level on certain queues and not making service level on other queues. AI.